Hi, this is Sean Jeffrey with REMAX Real Estate. It is April 20th, 23. Just wanted to do a weekly video here for you, give you another little update here, getting close to the end of this week. Couple family updates, because I like to send these videos out to clients and those referrers and those friends. Little update. Yesterday was my 52nd birthday. So getting older. I've been in real estate now for working on 26 years, which is flies by. My oldest son, Maxwell, he is at boot camp in South Carolina, Fort Jackson. It's actually his first week, 10 weeks of boot camp, and then he'll be heading to officer school. And it's kind of exciting. We're going to head over there in mid-June to go to his graduation and visit my folks, since they're only a couple hours from there. My middle son, Trace, looks like he'll be moving back to Whatcom County this summer, and he's thinking about getting his real estate license. And so you might be seeing Jeffrey and Jeffrey pretty shortly, maybe within the next year. And then my youngest son, Shay, he's been out at Lindendorf for about a year and a half now. So he's just enjoying that job full time and been doing well. So today I just want to share a little market update to see how March looks and kind of a few things that we're seeing with just inventory, pending sales, solds, and just give you a little sneak peek on those. And so I'm going to do Whatcom County and Skagit County. And so let me share my screen with you. I'm going to jump into Whatcom County here and just give you a general picture of what's going on. For listings for March of 23 versus March of 22, we've actually seen an increase of listings. So that's year over year. That picture is a little different if you look at March over February and kind of the trend that we're seeing. I'm going to share another chart on that. But you see for Whatcom County, inventory is up 104%. For pending sales, our pending sales are down over 15%. We're at 273 versus 322. And then closed sales were down over 20% as well. And I'm not going to talk about price because with price year over month, 22, 23, we see a decrease, but there a big factor is interest rate and what price range we are seeing move. And I've done another presentation that showed the last 5 months, and we've actually stayed pretty flat since rates have gone up when it comes to price for our county. We're pretty much flat since the beginning of October. So I'm not going to share this with you. And then I'm going to show you about Skagit County. Skagit County is our next county over here in Washington State. And so for Skagit County, I'm just going to do residential and condos combined. We see for March of 23 over 22, we see a increase at 27%. We do see pending sales down 32%, and we see closed sales down 28%. So you are seeing that pendings and closed sales are decreasing, and due to a large effect because of interest rates. We've lost a lot of buyers out there. We don't have that 10 to 20 offers anymore, but we do have that one or two buyers out there for a good listing priced well. So still a good time to put your home on the market. Then I'm going to jump over here. And these next three slides are from Keeping Current Matters. And this is the April report. The one thing I did want to point out, which is interesting, this chart is demand based on the rate. And so the rate environment. And so as you see, our interest rates now are close to about 6.4 plus or minus range on there. And so with that fluctuation of rate, the buyer demand it's been changing. February, we saw a bump in buyer demand. It was because rates dropped below 6. And so as you see here at 6.5, you're kind of in between the good and the limited. It's strong when we bump at, and then you actually see here in the chart, this was February 1, where you saw the rate jump down, and we had strong buyer demand, and we were all busy. And then once you're hitting in that 6.5 to 7, it's limited demand. Above 7, we saw a real slowdown there. And so pretty interesting. The last number here is 4.4. So we're just in that range right there. The next slide that I do want to share with you is inventory. So month over month for March. And so compared to last month, you're actually seeing nationwide, the national average is dropping down for inventory. So we are seeing less inventory. There's only a few states where there's been a slight increase in inventory. We're talking 0.5, 0.2, 0.6, 1%. Everywhere else, we're seeing nationwide that we have a decrease in inventory as well on there. Arizona is interesting. We're seeing a lot of people move to Arizona from our state. And so they have a bigger decline in inventory, which makes a little bit of sense on there. And so I just wanted to show you month over month of March and February of seeing that decline. The last slide I want to show you is where we are with home prices nationally. And this kind of coincides with our area. Whatcom County, I consider us pretty flat with prices since we saw the rate increase hitting us in October. And so right now, nationally, prices are down about 2.6% from their peak of 2022. And I would say our peak was in that August, September range. And then we were hit by the rates. And then Moody's, they say the same thing. Their numbers, their analytics are coming up at about 2%. Freddie Mac, they're saying 2.5%. And so that's kind of pretty consistent with what we're seeing. What's to come will be interesting. I think rates are going to be dictating that. And so that is what I wanted to share with you today. I didn't want to keep this video too long. And so I just wanted to reiterate, I'm Sean Jeffrey with REMAX Real Estate here in Whatcom County. Always glad to help sellers or buyers. Easy way to reach me is my cell number 360-961-2483, or you can get to me at seanjeffrey.com or seanjeffrey@remax.net, SEANJEFFREY. So I appreciate you being watching this video, and hopefully you find it helpful, and always happy to sit down and have coffee and talk numbers with you. I love statistics. So you have a great rest of the day this April 20th, and we'll stay in touch and talk to you soon, hopefully.